My name is Carly Haugen. I am a OTA student with Bryan Stratton College, and today we are going to be doing the Canadian Occupational Performance Measure.
Okay.
Is that okay?
That'd be great.
Do you know what the Canadian?
I do not.
You do not. Okay, so the COPM is an assessment tool that finds out what you want to do, need to do, or don't do in your everyday life, and we can go from there and create a therapy plan for
Great.
you. Okay. So there are 3 sections to the COPM. There's self-care, productivity, and leisure. And at any time during this process you don't feel that your answers are truthful, we can go back and you can rewrite them, okay? Sounds good? Okay. First off, what's your name?
Paul Haugen.
Okay. Okay, and how old are you, Paul?
53.
You're 53. Okay. All right. I saw from your file that you just had knee surgery.
I did.
Can you tell me how that came about?
Sure. I was working out and I was trying to do some leg exercises, and the one exercise I was doing was a single leg dip that builds the quadricep muscles. And my alignment wasn't as true as it should be up and down. I think my leg was off balance one way or the other. And so I went down really deep, down towards the floor, and my patella actually snapped out of rotation when the knee joint compressed, and that trauma snap created an injury which led to a fibroid cyst growing underneath my patella.
Okay. And then after that, you needed surgery.
Yes.
And did they just remove the cyst then?
They did, and it took about 6 to 8 months to develop, and it was really tough. I didn't know what was going on until I was doing just normal walking up and down hills at my job, and my knee joint would actually lock up. It was like the patella went off rotation out of its groove, and I couldn't even bend my knee joint. So then I had to go to a orthopedic surgeon. I had to have a MRI, and they found that cyst there growing. So the only alternative, there wasn't any physical therapy or thing I could do, so they had to remove it.
All right then. Okay. Well, that sounds good. Well, sorry you had to have surgery.
Thank you.
So why don't we then go through these things and find out what's most bothering you, and then we can figure out a plan.
Okay, great.
Okay. So why don't we start with productivity?
Okay.
Is that okay? So we're going to start off with paid or unpaid work. So I'm assuming you're not working right now.
No, right now I am on paid work leave for about a week, and then after the week is up, then I'll be into my 2nd week, which I am now. That's kind of like part-time. They're allowing me to go back part-time for just some light duty office work.
Okay. And what is your job, Paul?
I work for a water utility.
Okay. You like where you work?
Love it.
Okay.
Yep, outside, working cold, heat, rain, snow, but it's a very active job, so I definitely want to be able to keep moving in what I'm doing.
Okay, so how many days a week do you work? Do you work Monday through Friday?
I work full-time, 40 hours, but I'm on call probably 24/7. Taking care of water emergencies, water main breaks, so it's a pretty active physical job.
Okay. And then do you do any volunteering then, since it's such an active job, or is this your...
That's my full-time thing. We're active at our church, so there's some church activities that I'm kind of hindered with.
Okay.
If there's maybe family that might need some help doing something, I like fixing stuff or repairing things. So right now it's pretty much shut down.
Okay. So why don't we go to household management then? So what does your house look like?
It's a tri-level.
Okay. And where is your bedroom then located?
It's on the upper level.
Okay. So your bedroom's up on the upper level. So how's cleaning? Do you do?
I don't do anything right now.
As of right now.
As of right now, I mean, when I am active and moving around and normal, I mean, I would certainly help in the cleaning activities of the house, vacuuming, whatever. Most of my time, though, my wife does the lion's share of the activities in the house. I take care of the outside. So that right now is certainly slowed up.
Okay.
Taking care of a yard, shrubs, cutting grass, working on the cars, that kind of thing.
So then, with your injury, so you don't do any laundry then as of right now?
No, but I do my own laundry, work stuff. But no, right now she's again taking the lion's share of most of my inside stuff. Cooking as well. I mean, my wife and I love to cook together, so right now I'm kind of she's my nurse.
Okay. So why don't we then go to personal care? Since you said your bedroom is on the upper floor, do you stay?
Right now, no, just so I don't wake her up because of the knee injury being wrapped up and stuff. There's a spare bedroom downstairs with an adjoining bathroom, so that's kind of where I'm spending my nights.
So when you wake up in the morning, you sleep downstairs. So you change down there then?
I do, right?
Okay.
Yeah, flip the light on and I have my clothes in the room and get dressed there.
Okay. And how would you say is it difficult for you?
Yeah, the knee joint is still in recovery mode, so it's just loose clothing right now. So it's kind of frustrating. You know, you can't bend the knee joint to get your pants on or sweatpants right now. So I'll just wear shorts around the house, you know, like gym trunks or something.
Okay. So then after you get dressed, then you go to the bathroom. Is there a bathroom on that floor
right next.
down?
Yep. Right next to the room. Yeah.
Okay. And would you say that's pretty difficult as well?
Well, a little bit, yeah. Just getting up and down off the commode is, you know, with that knee joint still a little tight, you know, bandaged up, still a little tender, so that's still an issue. But I think at least it keeps me moving. I mean,
okay, that's important. And then I'm guessing feeding is pretty okay. So do you how's it going up the stairs for you?
Well, still crutches right now, so you just take it slow. You know, one step at a time. There's handrails, so I just got to be careful.
How many stairs do you have in your home?
I think there's 6 to 8
stairs from the downstairs to their second floor. Okay.
Yeah, and then another level, and then 6 to 8 to where the master bedroom is.
Okay. Okay then. So then I guess my next question would be your functional mobility. So your transfers, your ability to get inside and outside. How would you...
You mean from the inside of the house to the outside of the house? It's slow, just because obviously the steps are a little bit, you know, to negotiate those. And then, you know, I mean, there's no steps from the kitchen to the garage, so it just takes time, you know.
Okay, so
moving with crutches.
You said there was no steps from the kitchen to the garage.
Well, one step.
One step. Okay, there's one step down. And just you said nice and slow. Okay, and then how would you say getting getting in and out of the car?
It's not as easy as I'd like because you got to swing that bum leg you got in and out, and right now there's no driving. So I think once the whole leg brace thing is off, it'll probably be a lot easier.
Okay. And what leg is that again?
It's my right leg.
Your right leg. Okay, so it's difficult to get in and out of the car. Okay. So talking about cars, your transportation, your shopping. How would you say? Do you still do any of that, or does your wife?
Well,
do
it's
most
limited.
Of that? It's limited.
Actually, there's a buddy that picks me up who lives close, so he's the one driving to work.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Okay. And how many days a week does he do this for you?
It's actually right now, the second week is light duty, so it's every day, so it's 5 days a week.
And when you're not at work, do you just usually stay home?
Yep.
And so again, no driving.
Yeah, it's work to home.
And then your leg doesn't debilitate you in doing your finances, does it?
No, not really.
Not really. Okay. Okay. All right. Where do we go to our leisure?
Okay.
So your quiet recreation. So your hobbies, your crafts, reading. Is there anything that you like to do, love to do?
I love to read. Obviously, that's one of the only hobby things right now, kind of being immobile as I am. But I'm extremely busy when everything's working right. So gardening, stuff outside. I like staying physically active, so biking. I like doing that.
Walking?
Oh yeah, yep. Do a lot of walking too.
How many days a week would you say when you were active, fully active?
I had a pretty regimented workout schedule. It was every other day I'd be biking when I got home from work, and that was probably for a good half hour, 45 minutes.
Okay. Is there anything else you like to do? I think I heard you say that you were very crafty with your hands, so you like to build things.
Well, yeah, I love fixing and putzing on stuff, so obviously right now that's
not.
No.
But before your injury, what did you do?
Love gardening.
Again, gardening.
Gardening, fixing stuff. Whatever broke from anything around the house. That's a full-time job almost sometimes in an older home, working on cars.
Oh, okay. Did you used to do that a lot, fix the cars? Or Okay, so you were the go-to guy for that.
Yep, you betcha.
Okay. So, that would be for active recreation. It would be, is there any sports that you are interested in doing? Or you
Not really. Frisbee, but again, it's Frisbee golf. All of that stuff is pretty much shut down until I can start moving again.
Right. Okay. So your socialization, so visiting, phone calls, parties, anything, as of right now, it's all limited?
Yeah, obviously, real limited. And I wouldn't say we were super social.
Before your knee injury?
Yeah. I mentioned, we were active church, doing stuff with other church families. So right now we're kind of slowing up on that, fellowship and just staying home pretty much is about it. So.
Okay. Well, before your injury, you said you were very active in the church. So how many days a week did you socialize with people
well, I was head trustee, so there was a lot of maintenance stuff I took care of at the church.
How many days a week was that?
It could be a day or two a week. Sundays was real busy, so.
Okay. And as you said, that's limited, and
it's limited, and that activity was a lot of the maintenance issues.
So
cutting grass, fixing things if something broke. Either did it myself or found, a rotating schedule of guys that would help out.
Okay. Do you do any of that work from home? Contacting people to the
church?
Yes. You do? Okay.
Yeah. But obviously, that's just phone calling, so it really isn't limiting me in doing that.
Okay. Is there anything else that you think we've missed that you feel that we need to talk about that's difficult for you right now that that needs to be addressed?
No, I think that's about it. Just get me moving again. That'd be great.
Okay. Well, now that we've gotten some of your problems down, I want you to rate your satisfaction and your performance. Okay, so your personal care, such as your dressing. How satisfied are you with it, and how in your performance?
Oh, scale of 1 to 10.
On a scale of 1 to 10. 1 not being satisfied at all, to 10 being extremely satisfied.
Okay.
For
for
dressing.
Okay, satisfaction, I'd say probably a 4.
Okay. And your performance, not being able to do it, to 10 able to do it extremely well.
I'd say about a 7.
Okay. How about your mobility, your steps going in and out?
I'd say about a 3.
And your performance, not being able to do it?
I'd say 3.
Okay. Your driving. Are you satisfied with your driving?
Well, since I'm not, so
no.
Obviously not at all. So that's
okay.
a 1.
That's a 1. Same thing with your performance as well. Okay. How about your leisure activities? Your walking, and for right now, let's just go with walking.
Okay, well, obviously I'm not.
Still
so
not?
No. So well, I mean, not like I used to walk. I used to power walk, so that was totally shut down. So yeah, that's a 1. And then satisfied with it, obviously it's a 1.
Okay. Now there is one more. Your importance. How important is dressing to you? 1 not being important at all, to 10 being extremely important.
Very important.
Okay.
So.
10. Okay. How about your walk, your steps, walking up and down?
That's
stairs.
very important.
Again, 10. How about driving?
That's 10 as well.
Your walking, your running, your gardening.
That's very important.
That's very important
like
to you.
Stay in shape, so that's very important to me.
How about your socializing and your social activities?
8, 9.
That's an 8 or 9. How satisfied would you be with that right now, as you are?
Since I know it'll get better, I still say it's probably an 8 or 9. All that.
And your performance?
Well, since it's limited, I'll say 5.
All right. Okay. I think that's it.
Okay.
Is there anything else that
Nope.
you wish you could talk about or need to? Or?
No, not at all.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Paul.
Thank you so much.